Hi, this is my third update to my building Disneyland in Minecraft. And we're doing it on the tablet this time, so it might be a little different. We're in the hotel. There's the gift shop over here. And I actually went and updated a whole bunch of buildings. Over here, so I just wanted to show you the hotel looks a little different. And this blue one is IHOP. That orange one in the distance is Denny's. And then you'll see the other buildings later. Real quick, before we get in the minecart, I want to show you, at one point in time, I don't remember if it was 89 or 92, there was a miniature golf course on the corner of the street that Disneyland is on. So I started building part of it in Minecraft. We probably won't get too far with that one, but just wanted to show you it is there. I thought that was really weird to have a miniature golf course across the street from Disneyland. But, you know, maybe it was for the locals. So, like I said, this is IHOP. You might want to go here for breakfast. Oh, and look, I didn't make the path actually match up, but look, it's got lovely tables, and thanks to Minecraft, it's got a very great cliff, but obviously in real life that wouldn't be there. And since we're out of the minecart for a little bit, I want to show you, I made Denny's. Denny's is one of my favorite places to eat breakfast when we're at Disneyland. And it doesn't have tables yet, but it does have the counter. Okay, so let's go back to the minecart. Gee, it got to be dark really quick. Okay, so you'll notice we stop at the edge of the at the edge of the sidewalk so we can make sure there's no traffic. Silly thing to do in Minecraft, but a really good thing to do in real life. And we stop for traffic again, and we've updated McDonald's a little bit. So we've got nice big tables, we've got cash registers. Don't have a kitchen, but oh well. And we have the soda machine and the spot where you get the napkins and all that fun stuff. Napkins, lids, straws, you know. And then we go off to Disneyland. We go past our first try at Disneyland, which was really rocking until we found out that it didn't have enough room for Tomorrowland. So you can see the train station and the monorail, and it finally says Disneyland! Although California Adventure still just says California. And we go up here into the air where we wouldn't normally go, so we can see that the Mickey Mouse flower display is there. And you can see the train. And you have the double-decker bus. And oh my gosh, on here you can actually tell it's green. Cool. And the train station. And look, the stairs actually go up there, and there's a hidden Mickey. Borrowed that idea from the Xbox game Disneyland Adventures. This yellow building here that you can't exactly see, I think, is Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. This used to be the Bank of America building. When it was Bank of America, and then it turned into generic Bank of Disney, I think. We're going to get out of the minecart real quick, because I keep passing this up. This is a little movie theater that usually shows Disney shorts. And I actually have little screens and you know, the stairs that go up, and then we go back down again. It apparently showed full-size movies at one point. There's a spot where there was a hidden Mickey in Disneyland Adventures. I know I pointed that out before, but I think it's really neat. And this is where Mickey Mouse hangs out in Disneyland Adventures. And I noticed in my other video that we didn't stop and actually look at this. So, ta-da! I know you can't really see it because it's dark in Minecraft, but this is the statue of Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse. And then we'll go back to the minecart. Except for the minecart's not letting us in. Okay, now we're in. And through the castle. This is the Sleeping Beauty attraction that was shown in my previous video. Peter Pan. We're skipping over a few things. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. And we're going up and over the path. Because you can't go and make the path go through the other path very well in Minecraft. And Skyway. Exit to Skyway. Pinocchio. Exit to Pinocchio. Snow White's Scary Adventure. The Sword and the Stone. The carousel! And I made it light up. I don't know if it actually does in real life. And we rerouted the path here to go through the castle where it just did instead of where it does. Now, just in case you haven't watched my other videos, we are going to show you Pirates of the Caribbean, and this is roughly what the actual queue line looks like. You stop here and tell the person how many people are in your party, and they tell you where to go accordingly. Oh, no, we weren't going to ride the minecart this time, so I could show you a few updates. I added tables to the Blue Bayou restaurant. This is actually a full-size boat, but I had to put it 3/4 size or 1/4 size in Minecraft. It's that really neat cabin, a boat or houseboat, I'm not sure which. This is the guy that is, no, you can't see him at all. But anyway, this is a guy that's warning us not to go there. And the caves. And the guy who died with his treasure on the bed. I still don't remember this, but it looks like a pirate ship, and there was a parrot there, so it's represented by a green head, and put a bunch of treasure chests. And then the guy that's steering through the storm in thunder and lightning, and he turns into a skeleton. The hallway where they go, dead men tell no tales. And if you heard that, that was a kitty cat named Sam. And the guy that's being made to jump off the ship, walk the plank, by the pirates, and the good guys who are trying to save him. And you'll notice that we still haven't built any further. Sorry about that. But we do still have Carlos drowning in the well, and his wife telling him not to be chicken and not tell him anything. Because they're trying to find out where the rum supply and probably the town treasure is. I think that's what Walt Disney said in that special I saw. Okay. Now, in the normal world, we would come up this waterfall, and our boat would slowly come over here. And then we're going to cheat and just jump up here. Normally, you wouldn't do that. You'd come back over here and, you know. Then to keep it looking all nice and dark, we put in a black wall, but I don't think there is one there. So then we're going over here to the train station. And if we wanted to, we could sit here all day and pretend like we're actually in line, but this time we're just going to jam through it because I don't know how long this video is going to last. And I wanted to show you some stuff that's after the train station and after the Haunted Mansion. And I don't know if I've shown it to you before. So I want to show it. And if I sound a little different on this video, I've had a cold recently, so I'm still recovering from that. But it's still me. Okay. This is the train again. Whee! And then we're going through the line at the Haunted Mansion. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of a change on this one because I don't like part of the line where it ends up running alongside the exit, and so of course that'll require another video to show you. And we still haven't finished that Haunted Mansion, dang it. I mean, the building part. And I keep forgetting to show you this, but there's like gravestones in that grassy area back there in the real Disneyland, and I wanted to show you. Look, I have them. There's actually windows over here, but my building for Minecraft didn't allow for that, so we're going to send that on, and then we're going to follow it because, like I said, we're skipping over a few things so we can show you the other stuff that we haven't shown you before. Okay, so this is Splash Mountain, and we're not going through the whole entire line because it is way too long, and it's not entirely accurate, but, you know, because I remember going upstairs and going back down them or something like that, but anyway, so here we go. We're in Splash Mountain. Whee! And whee! Again. And look, it goes inside and outside, like it's supposed to. Oh, and then it went backwards. Sorry. I thought it was a little weird. Okay. Okay, so we're going to run this a little faster than normal because we've seen this part. Okay, and then we go up here. And I think the one that I built isn't quite as long as the real ride, but close enough. And then we have, we're going down to the laughing place, the 5-story drop. And then they're singing zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. And then the end. And then I didn't remember where it actually came out, so I had it come out over here by Pirates of the Caribbean. We're going to fly back to the car, mine car. And we're going to get in, and we're going to go to the next ride, which is Country Bear Jamboree. The California version, because apparently the Disneyland version, not the Disney World version. Apparently they're two different things. And look, it looks like it's in a forest. Sorry, that was probably a little fast. And even though we probably wouldn't do that in real life, we're going to go over here. And see, there's a little bear on the log. He had more bears around him, but I didn't really know how to build them at the moment. So that's Teddy Bear, who swings while singing in the rain. There's that's the bear with the, and I can taste the teardrops in my lemonade. And that is, I think, a combo of two different bears. But anyway, and then I think those two are combos of two different bears as well. And one of these days, I'm going to link these two videos and give you a real treat where you see what I built in Minecraft and then you see what I recorded in the year 2000, or what my dad recorded in 86. And the car did not come. Where is the car? I have no idea. Oh, I made it part way. Yay. That happens sometimes in Minecraft. There we go. And the minecart was supposed to come over and stop right here. But as I said, it didn't do it. Then I got this idea from Disneyland Adventures, the Xbox game. I've got it on Xbox One and Xbox 360. This is Tigger. And we've got Eeyore. He's represented by a dragon. His head's represented by a dragon head. And Pooh and Piglet. In Disneyland Adventures, Piglet's actually over there somewhere, but I changed it because I needed to get to the right exit with the minecart. So, okay, here we go. We have stops at Eeyore. And Eeyore would say, "Thanks for noticing me." The store in Critter Country. Like I said, Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. Then we go out past the store. And something that you probably haven't seen. It's a ride called America Sings. And it was in the Carousel of Progress building. And I think that's what they called it. Anyway, and I moved it over here to Critter Country because it makes a little more sense. It's got owls and birds and alligators and pigs and, you know, all the animal-y stuff. So that would be a critter, you know. So I moved it over here. I wish Disneyland would. There we go. And this is an eagle and an owl, I think. And, you know, they're the I guess the narrators of the ride. They're more like Waylon Jennings for Dukes of Hazzard, you know, the balladeer, you know, telling you what's going on and singing songs and making it pretty cool. And we've got the Winnie the Pooh ride here on the left. It hasn't been updated since last time we saw it. So basically it goes that way, comes out over here, and this is the only thing that I could remember from the ride. I haven't actually been on it. I just saw it on a YouTube video. But that's the only thing I could think, that I could remember from the ride when I built it. So, we're going to send the minecart on and hope it actually goes where it's supposed to go this time. And then we're just going to follow it because, I just showed you where it goes. And this is Casey Jr. ride. We have a stop somewhere, but I'm not sure where, so to show it. And I think we showed you Alice in Wonderland, but just in case we didn't. And we're going to show you the slow-mo version. You go down, down the rabbit hole, she says. And then just another part that was in Disneyland Adventures, so I decided to add it. And then Alice in Wonderland, actually I think I was on the ride too, but Alice is walking around in the forest and finds Tweedledum and Tweedledee. There's a house, but I don't know whose house it is. And then she's walking in the forest. She's following the White Rabbit to find out where he's going. And she happens to find the caterpillar. And she sees a bird that is a bird cage. I still can't see his face. And I think there was a bird here. And a bird here. And then she's walking through and they're painting the roses red. They're painting the roses red. Or maybe they're just gardening. But the Queen of Hearts and the King. Queen of Hearts and more cards. I think I ad-libbed some of this green and black walls here, but I'm not sure. And then you kind of go out and you can see all the people that are having fun at Disneyland. Obviously, we can't see them here, but it's nice to know that they're there. And then the tea party. A very merry birthday to you, to you. And a very merry birthday to you. And then the cake, and it explodes, and you're done with the ride. And there's the teacups. We're not going to go on that today, though. We'll on that another day. And wow, our video is getting pretty long. I showed you the Matterhorn, and that's not quite finished yet, and there's not enough snow in it still, so we're going to leave it the way it is. And you see the House of Tomorrow and Mission to Mars. Skyway again. Hover bumpers spaceships. You probably haven't seen that one before because it was there in the 50s or 60s or something. I saw it on the video and I thought it was pretty cool, so I think I've shown most of these over here. You know, there's the rockets. Oh, I don't think I showed you Circarama, though. Wherever it is. Okay, what's this go to? Nope, that's Astro Blasters. And we can't get out. Maybe this is it. Oh, yeah, okay. So Circarama, you're standing in the middle of the floor, and on all of these walls is a movie theater screen, so you feel like you're in the movie. It's kind of like a D-box, but there was no movement. So it was like a really early D-box kind of thing. You know, trying to get you to feel like you're actually in the movie and, you know, part of the experience. You know, if we can find what I did with the minecart, that'd be great. Okay. So we can go up and over the path. And what's station one again? Oh, that one leads to the rocket rods. I've definitely shown you that one. And the rockets and Astro Blasters and, well, I think I showed you Astro Blasters. Anyway, one of these days I'll make a video that has like all of the rides. And we're just going to skip past Star Tours because, you know, it's there, but, oh, I don't know if I've officially showed you. I put in Pizza Planet. I didn't know what else to put there, so there's Pizza Planet. And I don't know that there's actually bathrooms right there, but they're pretty close somewhere. And we're going to cheat and show you Space Mountain real quick, because I'm not entirely sure that we actually went in the ride. And I know the quality's not as cool as on my other camera, but my other camera can't actually plug into the wall, so tablet can. And that's why we're using it. Okay. Oh, this goes to Space, not Space Mountain, but Star Tours. See? There's C-3PO, there's your pilot. I can't remember what his name was, but he's pretty neat. And okay, so we gotta go find the exit to Space Mountain. That's what I meant to show you. Okay. Actually, we're going to skip over to Autopia, because I think I've shown you Space Mountain. And if I haven't, let me know. I will show you. Although I think my Space Mountain's a little too bright. Needs a little more dark to go with it. Oh, no. Okay, that's Innovations, where America Sings used to be. Okay, and this is Autopia. We're going to cheat and just walk over here. And I don't actually know how fast this goes, so it's maybe going a little faster than normal, but pretty close. And I totally made up what the track looks like. And the last time I went on this ride, it was Chevron cars. But they keep changing it. Okay. We'll open that. And go on to the next spot. Which the next spot, you'll notice, does not have something that's in Disneyland right now. It's called the Flying Saucers ride. I don't actually know what its official name is, but basically it was a big hover thing where you could bounce beach balls at people, and it was a big hover bumper boat thing. And if they brought that back to Disneyland, I would be so happy because I think that'd be cool. And as I said, this is Skyways again. Oh, Mission to Mars. I think we showed you this. Basically, you go and, sit in the seats. And this was like a D-box. The seat vibrated and you felt like you were going to Mars. At least I think the seat vibrated. And I probably totally ad-libbed what everything looked like in there, but anyway. And then we totally forgot to send this on. And apparently it needs a little work. Something else you probably have not seen. The Houses of Tomorrow. Everything was made out of plastic. I'm not sure how that worked, but anyway, everything was made out of plastic, and everything that I've seen, there was lots of windows, and if that's somewhere in Disneyland, that'd be pretty cool if they would, even as just a little thing where, they do tours on, like, Tuesdays or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Just to show this is what we did before. And what we're on now is the speedboats. Probably should have said that way before, but anyway. I think I've added more trees since the last video. Probably still not enough, but pretty sure I added more trees. And if you heard that sneeze, that was my kitty cat Coral. Oh yes, never enough trees. You can still see the submarines. Which you could not see before, by the way. And we're back again. So we go out the exit over here where the minecart is. We're going to skip over Skyways right there. And we're going to go over here to the submarines. It's a fairly accurate representation of the queue line, if not totally accurate. Oh, that's not the one I wanted, but it'll do. And you went down in the submarine. You actually went in from the roof, if I remember correctly. And you were not able to see the stars up there, and you just saw water, but anyway. And one of my favorite things that you could see there was the mermaids and a sea serpent. And he was a seasick sea serpent. And then go out the exit again. Oh, the Finding Nemo. See, when I went, it was 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. You know, the last time I was on the submarines. And then now it's Finding Nemo. Which is pretty cool, that's Finding Nemo, but I like my sea serpent. And my mermaids. And this is the storybook canal boats. Still not finished. So far, right now, you go through Monstro's mouth and then you fall off a cliff. Which, you know, obviously you don't do in reality. See, that's Monstro. And you saw little houses that show you what, you know, like 1/10 scale or something like that. Houses that show you what happened on, I mean, you know, in some of the stories, you know, like has Geppetto's house, Aladdin's palace. Oh, right in the red backwards. This is a Dumbo ride. It also had, what else does it have? Actually, I don't remember what else it has. Oh, it had a waterfall that they said was Ariel and King Triton's house before Ariel moved in with the prince, Prince Eric. But you can't, but from what I remember, you can't really see it, but maybe it was because it was night. Anyway, this is the Casey Jr. train. And it's got, you know, it's got the circus train walls on it because it would have monkeys and lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Yes, I just mixed my Disney with my Wizard of Oz. Anyway, we have the train going this way. So far it doesn't link up to the other end. I've been very busy. So, right now it just goes here. But if it did link up, which it's going to do eventually, it would come back over here. And then we're gonna go, okay, and we're gonna go this way. Past Pirates of the Caribbean on the right, and a place to eat on the left. And the treehouse. I don't think anything's changed in that treehouse, so we're not going there. I don't know if anything's changed in the Tarzan treehouse. Oh, apparently not. Okay. I keep telling myself I'm going to go and fix that to where that at least they have a table, and then I haven't done it, so I'm sorry about that. Indiana Jones has not changed since the last video. It's still not even started, except for that entrance. It's the Jungle Cruise. And if you're wondering how we lit up this path with light, there is lava under the dirt path. You know, for all you fans of Minecraft. didn't send it on? That was rude. Okay. Now, we're going to send it on. Wow, this video is super long. And I'm going through the jungle. And there's a tiger over here guarding the temple. Of course, his head's a dragon head, but whatever. A gorilla statue. Ah, it's the hippos! And for some reason, we're stopping at the hippos again. Schweitzer Falls. The elephants with their waterfalls. Somewhere in there is Big Squirt and Little Squirt. I'm not sure where. And then it's a little weird in Minecraft, but here we go, behind Schweitzer Falls. And the water's still dripping. And then we finally remembered that's the rhinoceros torturing the explorers, and the two lions, and I made the other one a tiger, but it might have been a lion. The guy that wants to trade 2 of his heads for 1 of yours. And then the scariest part of all, back to civilization. This time we're going to send the minecart, if we can, across. And we'll go back out and see we actually made the minecart come where it's supposed to go. And then this is a place to sit down and take a rest for a little while, in case you don't want to go on It's a Small World or something else. Aladdin's Palace, or at least a small portion of it. The Tiki Room. I don't think anything's changed, but I just wanted to show you it again. Because it's pretty cool. Something I don't remember seeing in any of my other videos very much is, this is Frontierland. I didn't know how to actually work it into Disneyland, so I just kind of shoved it aside, and yeah. Not a very accurate representation either, but and we still haven't put the arcade where it belongs. Look, it's the red windows. I love the red windows. There's that planter again. You know, it's got some kind of flowers in it. It's pretty cool. Bunch of stores. That's the Emporium, the orange and yellow one. There's the firehouse, and we're going to actually explore Main Street a little slow-mo for a minute here. We've got horse and buggy. I think it is. Anyway, some kind of horse-drawn thing. And the fire truck. Like I said, this is a firehouse. And the spot to go to the bathroom. I think that's women's and that's men's, but maybe the other way around. The place where you go if you get lost. It has a sign on there that says Lost Parents. And obviously the train station, which I made light up. I don't know that it actually lights up at night, but I made it do that. I mean, it probably lights up in other ways, but anyway. And the room with all the lockers, but this is where I'm actually housing all the bricks that I don't need at the moment. Well, the bricks and things. And the monorail again. We'll explore that just for a moment. Because I don't feel that my video that showed me going on the monorail actually showed this very well. So it looks fairly accurate to what it's supposed to be. And see, there's seats. There was actually room for 2 or 3 people on each side.